this is one I knew I was gonna have to go and do at some point. Hello, everyone. This is Quiversee, and welcome to Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Full disclosure, this is a game I have been wanting to do an LP4 for a long while, like since I started the channel. I just haven't done it out of legitimate fear. I know that this is one of those games that sometimes has some issues when it comes to copyright stuff, but from what I've read, it seems like that I should be okay as long as I'm careful with the intros and stuff like that. So I'm getting interrupted by the menu, as you do. Anyway, yeah, I've got ways I'm gonna work around that. And also, a little fun fact, by the way, I'm currently playing this on the PS4 re-release of the 1.5 and 2.5 HD collections. I was originally going to be doing this on my PS3, but for some reason my PS3 decided it doesn't want to read the disc I have anymore, so we're just going to do this. Probably for the best. PS4 version probably is going to look better and run better anyway. So, without further ado, let us get started. So we got ourselves a selection of 3 difficulties: Final Mix Beginner, Final Mix, and Final Mix Proud. I have actually never played Beginner, and Final Mix is basically just your default difficulty setting. I don't remember if the original Kingdom Hearts had a difficulty setting or not. I know that the original sequels did, but either way, I have played through this exact remix before on my PS3 once, and I know I can do it on Proud. Okay, select camera settings. Automatically the field manual. I'm gonna go with manual, please. Select vibration. Yes, please. Yes, proceed. Kingdom Hearts.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately.
Having weird, real thoughts.
Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
Real? Ladies and gentlemen, in order to avoid any kind of copyright troubles, here's Microsoft Sam singing simple and clean.
You're giving me too many things lately. You're all I need. You smiled at me and said, "Don't get me wrong, I love you, but does that mean I have to meet your father? When we are older, you'll understand what I meant when I said, no, I don't think life is quite that simple. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before.
knock yourself, Sam! Woo! So much to do, so little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now step forward. Can you do it? Before I do that, I just gotta sum up what we just witnessed. Anime child playing in the ocean with other anime child. Suddenly then falls into the water, lands on a beach with anime child. As they are talking, anime child observes the sky and sees himself falling into the water, which causes him to fall into the water, which causes him to fall from the sky and into the water and onto this stained glass princess land. If half of what I said doesn't make any sense, welcome to Kingdom Hearts. I didn't really say much about it at the title screen because, honestly, that intro sequence can sum it up better than I ever could by absolutely summing up absolutely nothing. Kingdom Hearts is notorious for being an extremely confusing mess, but also simultaneously really fun, really charming, and really clever at the same time as being incredibly stupid and nonsensical. This won't make sense even throughout the course of this entire playthrough, I'm sure, if you are not familiar. If you are familiar, I'm sure you're already aware. Anyways, moving around. So yep, we got ourselves movement with anime boy with giant yellow shoes standing atop Snow White. Power sleeps within you. If you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. To really drive my point home, first of all, we can jump. We have quite the jump. But to really drive my point home, we are now given a choice. A choice of a staff, a sword, and a shield. This choice matters, as it affects your build throughout the game. And no, the game does not tell you what it does at any point. That being said, I am familiar with how these choices affect you to some degree. You can use like some intuition on it. Like you pick the staff, you're gonna usually be better at magic. You pick the sword, you're gonna be dealing more damage, and you pick the shield, and you're typically gonna be able to take more hits. That being said, they also have a couple of other impacts, such as your abilities you can learn, I think, as well as your equipment slots. And I do know for a fact that the shield allows you to equip the most. And that right there is why I am choosing the shield. The power of the Guardian. Kindness to aid friends. A shield to repel all. Is this the power you seek? Yes. Your path is set. Now, what will you give up in exchange? So similar to the previous choice, this decision will dictate what we are slightly weaker at. So this one I have no idea what the actual impact is. So do I want to potentially be better at magic or better at melee? Honestly, it's been a while since I have touched anything Kingdom Hearts. I think the last time I touched it was on literally the release of Kingdom Hearts 3. So I really don't know. If I remember the way I tend to play this game, though, I think I'm gonna go with sacrificing the staff. The power of the mystic, inner strength, a staff of wonder and ruin. You give up this power? Yes. You've chosen the power of the Guardian. You've given up the power of the mystic. Is this the form you choose? If I'd wanted to, I could go back and undo my choices. I have made my selection. And the pillars are angry! And so is the floor. It decided to die. Goodbye, Snow White. We won't be seeing you anymore. So we shall dive deeper into the darkness. And now we're on Cinderella. You've gained the power to fight. And now I get to smack things with a shield. Whoop! All right, you've got it. Use this power to protect yourself and others. The green gauge displays your HP or health. If you run out of HP, you'll be taken to the continue screen. The blue gauge shows your magic points, MP. Magic is still a mystery to you. In fact, it would have been a mystery even if I had chosen the path of the mystic. There will be times you have to fight. Keep your light burning strong. Got ourselves some enemies! And it didn't really teach us this right now, but I just pushed the R1 button to lock onto my target. Whoop. Makes it a lot easier to hit things. You gain experience, EXP, by defeating enemies. With enough experience, EXP, you gain a level. Furthermore, defeated enemies sometimes leave items behind, such as these little green orbs that are now gone. You can take these items by walking up to them. Different items can do different things, like restore HP or MP. Those green orbs, by the way, were HP recovery. Behind you! Generally, you'll automatically target the nearest enemy, but you can lock onto a specific target by pressing R1. That's where it teaches you. Lock on will appear in the upper left corner of the screen while you're locked onto a target. Locking onto a target limits the actions available to you, especially against other targets. Press R1 again to release a target lock. So there's lock, and then I unlock. So yeah, I'm given very little options, but you'll notice what I'm doing here. By tapping L2, I can automatically switch between locked targets. I knew that was something I could do. I couldn't remember what button it was, so yes, I was running around trying every button until I found it. Luckily, there aren't enough buttons for it to take that long. And yeah, just kind of show if you don't lock on, you do still have a little bit of locking, but the camera is a little less, it doesn't follow you quite as well in the heat of combat, so that's why I prefer to lock on, even against, you know, situations where it's not that dangerous. Anyways, we're being assimilated into the Cinderella of Darkness dimension. And of course, that can only mean one thing. Waiting to actually see what this one is. I can't tell. What is this one? Like, obviously each one of these is meant to be like representative of Disney princesses. I don't know what this one's supposed to represent. I don't know. Anyways, there's a door here. This is a field icon. It pops up whenever a special command is available. I think it's referring to the question mark on Sora's head. When examine pops up, you can press triangle to examine the object in front of you. Yep, that sure is a door. I can't open it. Yeah, but can we open this? The triangle in the command menu turns into various commands. And you can see our command menu over there on the left. So right now there's nothing, but when I walk up to it, triangle open. Yoink! You can push large crates. I had forgotten that you could. I don't think that's something that's ever really all that important. But you can, in fact, push a box. Can I push it over the edge? You can also smash them. I cannot push it over the edge. So I shall smash. Sometimes destroying objects heals items. There, we just got a potion. Use them with the items command. So, the door is partially real now. You can lock onto objects as well as enemies. And now there's... Keep up with the pace, come on, I already went over this. Anyways, so it did say you can use the items, but it doesn't really say how. So the command menu, like we move around with the analog stick, but the command menu is navigated with the D-pad. And yes, in the heat of battle, that means that you are having to move around, attack, and potentially switch your commands as well. That can become a real problem in some fights if you're not careful. And if you push X while it's on the items, you can go to your potion and I could use that, but I am not injured, so I won't. Oh, I can also pick up this barrel. I guess I solved the puzzle. All right. Now we can open the door. It's not ethereal anymore. We have left the dimension of darkness, princesses, and have entered the door of light. Hold on. The door won't open just yet. First, tell me more about yourself. Oh, we're not done. Press the touchpad for first-person view. You can use the left stick to look around. That is entirely new for me. Press the touchpad again to return to standard view. So, oh. I don't remember if I could do this in the PS3 version, or if I did, I don't remember how. Anyways, yeah, in case you aren't familiar with Kingdom Hearts at all, in addition to Kingdom Hearts characters, you also sometimes get random Final Fantasy people. If I am not mistaken, that kid and that guy are from Final Fantasy X, and you, I know for a fact, are from Final Fantasy VIII. But they are children. Let's start with you. The talk command is available. Press triangle to talk to people nearby. Yeah, triangle is just your general action command for miscellaneous things. What are you so afraid of? Getting old? Being different? Being indecisive? Full disclosure, I have no idea if these decisions actually impact anything. So I'm just going to answer completely honestly. Between these three, it's a toss-up between getting old and being indecisive. Well, you know what? I'm indecisive right now. Being indecisive. Is that really so scary? Maybe. I don't know. That's part of the problem. What's most important to you? Being number one, friendship and my prized possessions. I mean, I couldn't care less about being number one. I do have possessions that I do prize, but friendship is the obvious answer here. I don't know where I'd be without my friends. Is friendship such a big deal? Yes! I completely forgot about this part of this little pre-game segment. So I'm wondering what is up with these children. Can I go anywhere? No, I can't. I'm stuck on this deck. We will have a chance to explore this island later, but we gotta go through this first. What do you want out of life? See rare sights, to broaden my horizons, to be strong. Obvious choice for me here, to broaden my horizons. Broaden your horizons, huh? You're afraid of being indecisive. You want friendship. You want to broaden your horizons. Your adventure begins at midday. Keep a steady pace and you'll come through fine. Sounds good! The day you will open the door is both far off and very near. We're back in the princess dimension. This time with Sleeping Beauty. Come to the light. Press the options button to open the menu. In the main menu, you can do things like view your inventory and status or configure your settings, but you can't open during battle. Okay, well, we also can't do it during cutscenes, which is what we are in right now. We got ourselves some more shadow monsters. Now, one thing it doesn't say is, like, yeah, you can't open your menu during battle, but it does pause the game still. So if you need a moment to just kind of think your thoughts, there is that option. You pick up those health orbs, and I actually did get hit there, briefly. Gotta make our way fighting these shadows. Side note, these little guys here, they are actually called shadows. I find them so doggone adorable. I love the shadows. They're adorable, but still moderately creepy. They're just little imps. And now for my actual menu here. Yeah. So you can see here, we got a bunch of options here. We are currently level 1 with 18 hit points and 2 mana. We have 0 money. And I've been playing for 17 minutes. That is going to be extremely helpful seeing that little timer down there. We do have our item here. The potion, which stores 30 HP. We have 1 out of 3 that we can equip. And our stock is basically just additional items. That'll be relevant later. In terms of equipment, we just have the Dream Shield, which I cannot look into, and 2 accessory slots, but we have no accessories. Over there, we see the rest of our stats, including AP, Strength, and Defense. That defense right there being 4 is because of our shield. It would not be that high if we didn't have it. Sora does have access to one ability called EXP 0, because some people are insane and want to play through this game and beat it as a level 1 character. Listen, I like to think I am halfway decent at this game, okay? This game is challenging. I've beaten it on Proud Mode. I've beaten, like, all of the super bosses before once. They're not easy. I am nowhere even remotely close to good enough to do it with this. And I don't even want to think about trying. Customize. I think that's something we can't really mess with right now. Yeah, status just shows our overall setup. We got 4 XP to get to the next level, so we'll level up pretty soon here. And I can configure our settings. Maybe I should take a look at auto lock. Yeah, I'm good with that. Target lock. Auto keeps target lock to disengage. Manual. No, we'll keep that on auto. Keep that on manual. I actually like these as they are. And yeah, I can't change the difficulty setting. But I have no intention of that. Okay, enough menu navigation. Let us ascend. This is a save point. Touch save points to recover HP and MP. Press triangle to open the save menu and save appears. Be sure to save your progress before quitting the game. It's a good idea to save often. If anything goes wrong, you can then load your save data and resume from there. Okay then. I had actually forgotten that was a save point when I saw it. The stained glass stairway. I am gonna go ahead and save, actually. Yeah! KHF MPR! Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Proud. I was trying to think, what does that acronym mean? I understand part of it, but yeah, Proud difficulty, PR. Anyways, we are now heading atop another stained glass tower. What princess shall be depicted here? It's Belle! It is Belle from Beauty and the Beast, indeed. The closer you get to the light, the greater your shadow becomes. Yes, that is how shadows work. Unfortunately, in this world, but don't be afraid. That shadow has a life of its own. And don't forget. Don't forget what? Mysterious voice from nowhere! Don't forget what? You didn't finish your sentence! Woo boy! I actually forgot we fought this guy now. I think I'm supposed to... Yeah, I need to hit him in the hand. Our giant shadow monster. If I am not mistaken, this creature is known as Darkside, as it is literally from Sora's shadowy darkness. All right, I want to lock onto one of his hands. So yeah, I can't really do much to him right now. He just punches the ground. Or does the... Okay, no, he's going to shoot lasers from the hole in his chest. Luckily, I'm pretty sure you can block his attacks. Not like that. I think you can block his attacks by, like, hiding behind his hand. No, okay, well, straight through his hands. Okay, well, I did hurt him a little bit. I broke some shadows. We got injured there, and that's what caused that flashing and annoying sound. You're about to punch the ground? Yes! So yeah, he punches the ground, he creates this vortex, he summons shadows. Thankfully, those shadows can be killed to get hit point orbs. And XP, as we saw. There we go. I wish I could see his hit points. I know you do get the ability to do that relatively early, but now is not early enough. Okay. Let's pick up some of those orbs. I missed some of them. Let's just grab this one. Are you about to shoot more lasers from your empty heart? Come on, bring your hand down. Bring your hand down. Come on. Yes! Shadow lasers. I need to dodge them. I need to actively try and dodge these. I I would like to do more damage, but I need to make sure I don't get hurt. There we go. That didn't go well. Okay, well, I dodged some of them. Oh, and he's done. You know you've beaten a Kingdom Hearts boss when the screen goes slow like that, and the world goes crazy. But it seems the darkness is not done with us yet. But don't be afraid. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. So don't forget. You are the one who will open the door. Welcome to Sunshine!
Whoa! Give me a break, Kyrie.
Sorry, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow!
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that place? So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kyrie, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me? So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Ah.
And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you know this. Okay, we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
Huh?
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
If those two cutscenes back to back aren't total whiplash, I don't know what is. Kingdom Hearts. That's it in a nutshell. Welcome to the Destiny Islands. And with that, we are free to explore the island. Seems like there's a raft to be built, a plan to perhaps leave this place. You could also hang off of ledges, as I have just done, because I wanted to stand up here for no reason. And yeah, there's really no explanation for any of what just happened. Was it a dream? Was it something more? Nobody knows. But we'll be looking more into this whole raft building business next time on Kingdom Hearts. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.